So, I am in London for like the 5th time this year. I just love London. I would happily live in London. I love it. I don't know what it is, but every time I'm here, I just feel like I'm at home. So yeah, I just love it. That's why I think it's like a second home to me. I spend so much time here. It's probably one of my favourite places, apart from home, and apart from Disneyland, and apart from Keswick. But yeah, and the theatre. But there's theatres here, you see. So yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just love London. I just love it. So decided to vlog this one because I'm here on my own. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is, but I decided a couple of months ago, because obviously it's half-term week, that I was going to book to come to London again to see some shows. And I don't know if it was when I came, because I came just after Christmas. Was it January or February? And I came to see Dear Evan Hansen and Frozen, both amazing. So I don't know if I booked them then, or maybe I just got a little bit homesick and decided to come back and come to the theatre, darling. So yes, so instead of like a hotel, I've decided to not rent an apartment, but book an apartment through booking.com, because that's who I always use. I always use booking.com. And this apartment, I normally stay in a hotel near King's Cross, but this is Soho, so it's pretty central for all the theatres. The only, like, literally up the road, I don't know the name of the theatres, but the Bob Marley musicals and Les Miserables is literally just up the road from here, so it is pretty central. It's literally up the street from Chinatown. So I'm sure if I went through Chinatown, I'm sure the theatre where Life of Pi and Dear Evan Hansen is, I think. So is there more than one Chinatown? I don't know. But I definitely, when I came to see Dear Evan Hansen, I had to go through Chinatown to get to it. So I'm assuming that's that Chinatown, and I'm staying on the other side. So yes. So let me show you my apartment. Welcome to my crib. So should we start where I am? So I'm currently in the kitchen. Here's my little kitchen. I'm sorry if you can tell I'm limping, but I've just found out that I have plant fasciitis. Is that plantasia? Yes. Where basically, oh, I've got a seed in my too. I'm opposite a bagel shop and they do vegan bagels. I got very excited. So, anyways, so plant fascia is basically the tissue and the muscle that surrounds your bone that connects from your heel to your toes inflames, and it's really sore. So, but I braved it. I've come to London. I just have to leave half an hour earlier so I can get there in time. But anyway, sorry. It was pretty fancy. It's a little hard to get up though. Ugh. It's a hob that, like, oh, sugar, sorry. My little sink, my drawers, my keyboards, my oven. I've just walked into the bin. Oh, it's not. So apparently my phone doesn't like that, because the numbers are freaking out. I've got my own little table and chairs, my little rug, my little sitting room area, I'm missing Don't Tell the Brides for this, thank you. And into the boudoir, my little bedroom. It's nice. Blind's broken though. Blind's broken. In my little bathroom. And lights broken. Lights are broken. But at least we've got a lovely mirror that I probably won't use because I don't have any makeup with this. But yes, it is nice. It is nice. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, but it's nice. I'm sure I'll enjoy my stay here. It reminds me of like the students' accommodation. Oh, I forgot. So I've got one of these. I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of Notting Hill. Hello. Oh. I can hear people walk past. Do you think people can hear me? Mine's just in Notting Hill. I don't know. Hugh Grant's got one of them in his apartment. So yes, so this is stay in apartments and the across London, but this is stay in Soho. And not gonna lie, oh, donut time. Do you think they've got vegan donuts? Sorry, I get sidetracked really easily. I apologise. Oh, can you imagine? I'm gonna have a look. Anyways, sorry. So, yes, I don't like to be a bearer of bad news or be Mrs. Negativity, but there is some downsides to stay in apartments. One being, I booked through booking.com. I paid everything in full, but I still had to pay a deposit that was the same amount of what I paid on top of that to secure my room, even though I'd already paid a certain amount, which wasn't cheap, a certain amount of money. But then I had to pay money on top to secure my apartment, which didn't really make sense to me. Plus, I had to send ID over with a website that you upload it to, and then you send a link to. And I attempted 4 times to send this over and send the link with a password. And yeah, 4 times I had to do this. But it finally worked on Friday, which is good, even though I've attempted for the past couple of months. And yesterday, I got email saying that I had to pay a deposit. And I was like, what? Okay, so then I've still got that seed on my tooth. Forgive us. So then I had difficulties with my card, and I was like, oh, what do I do here? So I ended up paying the deposit, but I don't understand why they needed my ID in the first place, because it's not as if there was a check-in desk. It's literally all you do, you turn up at the door, you put a code in, you go and find your apartment door, you get a key out of a safe box, and then that's it. And then you get told to put your key back in the box by 10 a.m. at the shop. Sorry. So I don't understand why they needed ID. I don't understand why they needed a deposit when I'd already paid the money. But it's done. I'm here. Hopefully, it did say that I'll get my deposit back if the room's in good condition. So I'm going to take photos of the things that are already broke, like the blind and the door hanging off the cupboard. So, yes, I'm sounding really catty, and I'm not that kind of person. I think I was just a little bit, And another thing that I don't want to use the word annoying, but it was the fact that I've spoken to people on the phone. I think I've rang up the company at least 7 times, and it was always a different person, which is fine. But each person had something different to say. So originally, I was told that because I had problems with card, I couldn't use another card to pay the deposit because it had to be in the card holder's name using the same card that booked the apartment. And then I was like, so if I don't pay the deposit the day and I pay it on the day, will I lose the apartment? Yes, you will. So then I'd had problems with the bank, so then I rang up. And was like, look, this is what's happening. Can I use a different card? Yes, you can. And I was like, can I just ask if I can't pay the day, will I lose the apartment? No, pay tomorrow. As long as you pay before 10 a.m. tomorrow. Somebody just told us that I couldn't do that, and then you're telling us that I can. But then, another thing that was annoying, I rang on Friday to make sure that they'd received my ID and everything as a go ahead. And they said they were still waiting for my ID, so I resended it for the 4th time. They did receive it, but I said, is this everything? Is this everything I need? Is everything done? Yes, everything's done. Why didn't you mention that I had to pay a deposit then? Huh? So I'm not the type of person that gets annoyed. I'm not. Because I try, well, not try, I am a good person. I am, right? But I'm human, so I do get annoyed. And it's really a little bit annoyed. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I'm just a little bit annoyed by the whole palaver. So, yes. Just realised there's a stain on the rug. So I'm going to photo that, email it to my mum, so I've got proof of when I took the photos. So, yes. Oh, stop ranting. I've been ranting for almost 13 minutes. So yes, so today on the agenda, instead of telling you what I'm doing every day, I'll just tell you what's happening today. I'm seeing 3 shows in 2 days. Very excited. So today, I'm going to see Back to the Future. Back to the Future is one of my favourite films. Like, I am a nerd. So, yes, I'm going to see that at the Adelphi Theatre. But beforehand, I have a reservation at Mildred's. Mildred's it's like a little restaurant spotted about London. So, tonight, I'm booked in Covent Garden because that one's like 4 minutes away from the theatre. But tomorrow for breakfast, because it's a vegan restaurant, I should mention, they do vegan buttermilk pancakes. So I'm going there for breakfast. But that one's the Soho one, which is literally around the corner. So yes, I'm going to sit down, rest my foot, take some painkillers for my foot, and then I think about 5, my reservation's 4:45. 4:45. It's 4:45, so I've got a couple of hours. 5, 5:30, I might go to the shop literally across the road to get some drinks and snacks. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm very excited, but I better put my phone on charge. So see you later. My plan was to go tomorrow. But I went to the shop for some juice. I did one pop, so I got juice instead. How am I going to get that home? I'm not going to drink all that in like 2 days, am I? I got a big bag of Doritos as well. I'm going to have to try to squeeze them in my case. I did get some sweets, but I mainly got them for the train. I couldn't resist it. I got myself some nuts as well. But, guys, I went to donut time. My God, right, so I'm thinking, I wonder if it's got anything vegan. I'm pretty sure everything she had out was vegan, apart from the bottom three. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. Can you see it? It's right there. It's right there. Oh, right there. Oh, so I got a Jammy Dodger one and just a normal sprinkle one. Let's see. This one's the sprinkled one. I'll turn you around. I shall turn you around. But look how big it is. Look how thick she is. Oh, yes. And the Jammy Dodger one. Can I do it one-handedly? Can I? Yes, she can. Look at that. Oh, man. I could have just bought one, but then I thought, no. I almost bought the four for £16. My God. Look, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not going to have one now. Might have one later. Who knows? But I'm happy. Right, I'm going to head to the restaurant now because it's 25 past. I've got 20 minutes to get there. Miss Hobblong. So I've took my support bandage off and put the insoles into my shoes, and it does feel a lot better. And I've took some painkillers. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. I shall see you at the restaurant to see what I get. I'm back at the apartment, and I should imagine, I think I've got eczema on my face. I think that's what it is, because I can't seem to get rid of it, even if I exfoliate or use face mask or use face cream, it just won't go. So, lovely. But yeah, the show was absolutely amazing. Like, so good. So clever. And special effects, just wow. Just wow. It was like, everything was just awesome. It was incredible. I loved every part of it. It was so good. It was so good. And the guy who plays Dr. Brown, Doc, Roger Bart, got me program. So good. Like, his comical timing, spot on. He's hilarious. He is hilarious. He's a genius. He's a genius. Like, I know it's maybe some of it's improv. I don't know, because I never wrote the script. But he's still a genius. He's so funny. And the guy who played George McFly, Hugh Cole's so good. Like, literally brought the character from the film to life. Like, he was so good. Like, I don't know how he done it. Like, everything, you got everything spot on, from like the hand gestures to the body movement to the voice to the laugh. Like, everything he got it like spot on. And tonight, playing Marty McFly was Will Haswell. So it's normally played by Ollie Dobson, and it kind of reminds me of like Elijah Wood. Oh, there he is. Do you reckon? He's on the front. What do you think? It looks a bit like Elijah Wood. Do you reckon? A cross between Elijah Wood and Tobey Maguire and Daniel Radcliffe all in one. I don't know. They normally make an announcement or put like a note in your programme, but there wasn't that, so yeah, I was just expecting Ollie to be Marty, but he wasn't, and it was, who did it say was? Will Haswell. Will Haswell. It's really good though as well, so they were all just like really good, and I loved it. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. If I could give you 10 out of 10, I would give you 10 out of 10. But in theatre, darling, it's marked out of 5. So yes, I'm gonna go to bed. I have breakfast booked at 11:15. But the restaurant is just like 4 minutes walk away from here, apparently. I tell you what, walk back. On the walk back, oh, I haven't took you. Oh, it doesn't matter. On the walk back, the sat-nav took me all around the world. Go on there, I passed M&M World. Coming back, never passed it. I literally think I walk in a square. It just kept telling us to go left, and I'm like, surely I'm going back to where I was. But I'm home. So I shall see you in the morning. Well, that didn't work. Shall see you in the morning. Why aren't you going up? Guys, so today I'm going to have pancakes, and today I'm going to see 2 shows. But at the moment, right, I'm quite amused. Because there's like a tour going on outside, right? Yes, me just closing my window, and they're looking up at the building, taking photos. So my building must be historical or something, because they're all like looking up, taking photos. Can you see them all? Wait. Oh, there we are. Oh. So I've done some posing this morning. We see a very attractive plus size mama in your photo. So yes, I'm gonna go for pancakes. So I was originally gonna go do some shopping, but my foot is really sore, and I don't know what to do. I'm in a dilemma. So the first show is 3:00. The time I finish breakfast, booking is at 1:45. The time I finish breakfast is probably going to be like 11:45. And the time I get back, if I come back here, it will be 12:00. So then it means I've got like 2 hours to kill. And it's not like I'm near like shops, because I'm not. I'm more near theatres. I could go to M&M World. I could. Even though I'm allergic to chocolate. But I could. I could go to the Lego shop. Could go to Waterstones. Could go to Primark, because there's Stranger Things. Do I go to Primark? I don't know. I could come back here and just chill for 2 hours. But yeah. But the other palace, because I'm going to say Heathers. The other palace is like in a weird location from here. So it means like either you walk 26 minutes, you get on the tube for 1 stop and walk 16 minutes. I'm just like, doesn't matter what one you do, you're walking anyways. So yeah, but I'm gonna head towards the other palace at 2, so I can get there on time. So yes, I'm gonna leave here in about 10 minutes. Because even though it says 5-minute walk with my foot, it could take 15. So yeah, I shall see you after the restaurant. Hi guys, fluttering and going on. So I've just come back from Mildred's and I had banana butterscotch pancakes. My god, they were so tasty. I would highly recommend Mildred's. Went last night. Obviously it was the Covent Garden one, and this one was Soho. It's literally 4 minutes around the corner, and highly recommend. It is a vegan restaurant. A family did come in. They didn't realise it was a family restaurant, so they went back out. But on the left was, I think, as I was gathering, I'm a little bit of a eavesdropper, I'm sorry. Just love the goss. I love the tea. So there was a group, like there was 3 people, and I'm pretty sure they were from a magazine or newspaper because they were discussing news, and specifically fashion from the new Top Gun red carpet, and they were discussing how are you going to write this. Oh no, look at them. Tom Cruise, I almost said Tom Holland. Tom Cruise is only 5'7", but he can pull them trainers off because he's so short. Nice, isn't it? So anyways, that was happening. So it is 11:30. I had to come back. I did want to go to some shops, but my foot is really sore. I'm not looking for sympathy, I'm not, but it's really painful. So even though I wanted to do some shops and I have to come back and just relax and have my foot risen, at least I'm still going to see 2 shows. Heathers, I'm a huge fan of the soundtrack. I have seen clips on YouTube, but I haven't seen the show, but I'm already a fan. I love it. So I'm so excited to see it. And then I'm going to see Bonnie and Clyde, which is a new musical. But apparently it's supposed to be amazing. And it's got, I want to say Jordan Luke Page? I don't know. But he's been in Heathers before. But he's just technically finished a run of Anne Juliet. So he's playing Clyde, and I'm very excited. It's in the Arts Theatre, and I don't think that's a very big theatre. So, but I'm front row of Heathers as well. London Theatre Direct, guys, get the bargains. So, yes. Also, tip. So, if you're like me, who likes to collect programmes and theatre tickets, since it's a new age, it's a new century, everything's on apps and online and that. So, if London Theatre Direct, sorry, I've got to sneeze a broom. London Theatre Direct, you download your barcode onto like Google Pay or get emailed to you, so you just need to get scanned. But if you want a paper copy, you can always go to the desk and be like, can you print out this ticket, and they'll do it for you because you paid for the ticket. So they'll do it for you. So I've done this a couple of times, but last night I had to, and I almost had a heart attack. So I'd had the barcode on my thing, but the guy who scanned it says, "Oh, it's coming up as none found." So I was like, "Please don't do this to us." So I'd went to the. He was like, "Just go to the ticket booth." And he says, "And they'll find it for you." So I was like, "Please, please, let me." I'm steaming up. I'm sweating. Let me be able to see this show. And she was just like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Shannon Boyd." I showed her the ticket on my phone, and she was like, "Yeah, I've got your tickets, yeah." I was like, "Oh, hallelujah." But I had to do the last time when I came with Mum. We went to see dear Evan Hansen, and I booked through London Theatre Direct, and it only saved one ticket. So I was like, what am I going to do? So luckily, again, I just went in and printed off my tickets. So we were all good. But yes, so it's handy, to be fair. You can just show your phone and be like, "There's my tickets." But yeah, if you still want the paper copy, you can always print them off. I don't know if you knew that. You probably did, but I'm just telling you. So yeah, I shall see you at Heathers. I'm having a bit of a nightmare here. I've got dinner. We're rehearsing for the Royal Variety Show thing. The whole park's closed. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late for the show. Hey guys, so I'm back at the apartment after Hellas. I'm gonna chill out here before Bonnie and Clyde. But my god, it was so good. I mean, like I said, I'm a fan of the soundtrack and everything. Oh, so good. Another 5/5. I loved it. It's just so, it's so good. The songs, every single song, I love. I don't think there's a song there I don't like. I just love them all. And there's comedy genius in it. Oh my god. The whole cast were just phenomenal. They really were. The only downside is that we all got in a little bit late because apparently two of the Heathers are off sick. But I'm not sure, but I'm sure the guys who play Kurt and what? Ram, that's the one, Ram. So I'm sure they were off sick as well, because I don't recognise the guys that were doing it tonight, but they were so good as well. But Mate Heather, I want to say Mate Heather, oh I got it right, was playing Veronica tonight. Oh my god, I'm so happy and honoured that I got to see her performance, because she was incredible. Like, I loved her. I fell in love with her, not gonna lie. She was so good. And some of the notes, girl, blew me away. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh, and can we just, for the love of Heather Almighty, can we please appreciate Simon Gordon? What a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. I've decided. So yes, we'll let we're in. And the girl, again, she's not in the programme. So I don't know if they've given me like the old programme, because even Tom, who played Ram, is left. and I follow him on TikTok. Oh, Hannah was playing Heather Chandler. She was so good as well. Like, that role is just made for her. It really is. But yeah, so he's left, but he's still in the programme. And maybe they just haven't upgraded the programme. But the guy did announce that a lot of Heathers are off today. So I was like, oh, right. So yeah, the only Heather that was in was the one who plays Heather McNamara. And she was so good as well. So yes, they were really, really good, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I was at the very, very front. Oh my god, I could smell the sweat. Yeah, oh, and that's what I was going to say. So the girl who plays Martha, I think she threw up half time because I smelt sick. I know it sounds lovely. I smelt sick, and I was like, I can smell sick. And I thought it was me at first. But then as I was leaving, I heard one of the stage crew, well, I'm assuming she was, or stage manager or something, was saying that she threw up, but she felt better, so she came back on. So, yeah. So, yes, 5 stars. So, next show is Bonnie and Clyde, which starts in just over an hour. So, I'm gonna get some tea soon, but I've got some Doritos to munch on, and I'm gonna watch a spot of telly. So, I shall see you at Bonnie and Clyde. Well, guys, I am back at the apartment after Bonnie and Blythe. Bonnie and Clyde. And again, another really, really good show. I didn't know Natalie McQueen was in it until I got the programme. I actually did a workshop with Natalie Queen 2020 slash interview online with New Horizons. She was so good. She was phenomenal. Obviously, Jordan Luke Page was so good as well, and a lot of girls, probably girls, boys, them, whoever you want to be, has a crush on Jordan. I was sat next to 2 girls, and they said they literally came to see the show and got front row seats just to see Jordan Luke Page. I mean, he's a beautiful man. But I went for the show because it's new. I like new shows. I thought, yes. And again, there was another understudy playing the role of Bonnie. That is just because you know what I'm like for names. I want to say Frances is the one who normally plays Bonnie. Yes, Frances McCann. Sorry, I've slaughtered that. But it was Lauren Jones. She normally plays Trish, apparently, but she played it. Oh, she's so pretty. She is so pretty. Such a good actress and such a good singer. Honestly, I can't be dealing with all these shows. It just gives us show fever. It makes us want to be in a show. It makes us want to see more shows. Unfortunately, tomorrow I'm going home. But I just want to stay and see another show. I really do. I just love shows. I love shows, me. So, anyways. 5 out of 5. that's the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Don't be dumb, click that button, be gems, share with your friends, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.